Welcome to the edNewsstand podcast. This is episode 4 of season 3. This episode is entitled Battle of the Screen Recording Tools. This is the individual breakdown for Screencast-O-Matic. Let's dive in. So the last screen recording option that we are going to look at is Screencast-O-Matic. Now, Screencast-O-Matic kind of falls in the middle of both Loom and Screencastify. It is free to use if you want to sign up for an account. You're limited to 15 minutes of recording in your videos, so that's 10 minutes more than Screencastify, which only gave you 5 minutes. But Loom, because it allowed the free upgrade for educators, was unlimited, and actually the free version itself is unlimited. It is less time than you get with Loom. The deluxe version here, billed yearly, is $19.80, and the premier version, which is $4 a month, equals about $48 a year. So it's not terribly expensive, and you do get quite a bit of options within Screencastify. You can upload things directly to YouTube or Google Drive and share them easily through Google Classroom. Through the Premier and the Deluxe versions, you can zoom in and out with your features. You can also add music in the background, import videos, add images and shapes, and add voice to existing videos and recordings. So let's take a little bit closer look. Screencastify does have 2 other installations that you probably would want to do. One is the extension in the Chrome Web Store. You can see that installs right here in your extensions bar. And then down at the bottom, you will need to install the Screen Recorder Launcher for it to start recording. So here's kind of a little breakdown of the 2, the Deluxe and the Premier. So you can see record computer audio, which the free version will not allow you to do. You can draw and zoom. You also have a screenshot tool, and you can use a green screen filter. You get here in the Premier part, stock library of photos and videos. Transfer easily to your phone if you want to. Advanced sharing, playlists, passwords, and visibility. So just a little bit more if you're looking for like that extra upgrade to the $48 a month. Again, $48 or for $48 a year. $48 a year, not a terrible price to pay for an online screen editing program. So let's actually take a look at how Screencast-O-Matic looks. So to get started, you click on the Screencast-O-Matic extension, click Launch Recorder. It will look at this, grab the recorder that I actually downloaded beforehand, and it will get me started up with the recorder. So you can see here now the webcam at the bottom is even a little bit bigger than Screencastify. So I have chosen to have it in the middle or in the corner of my image here. So here I can choose to flip horizontal if I want to, but again, taking up a little bit more space. I can choose to make it full screen. If I want to choose to make it full screen, I can just record the screen if I want. I'm going to do both though. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller by clicking and putting me down in the corner again. If I want, I can move this around to wherever I'd like. Maybe I want to put myself in the top corner. You can decide where you want to put your image of the webcam. You can decide how big you want to have your screen here. So if I want to make sure I get the full screen, I want to make sure I get every little inch of this. You can also make sure here in your preferences, your toolbar, your remote control screen, here you can put your control bar at the top or at the bottom, so then that's going to be on. You can choose your countdown. You have your hotkeys if you want to put those hotkeys on here or set up your hotkeys, your pausing, and then what's going to happen when we're all done. So we're going to go back. One of the things I don't like is that every time I kind of go out and come back in, it resizes me back to the 720. And my issue is I want the whole screen. I want to be able to see my toolbar. I want to be able to see everything. So now we've got everything in here. You want to make sure that it's got the microphone that you're looking for. Mine defaulted to the MacBook. I want to add it. I want to make it the Yeti. Again, your max time is here. You only have 15 minutes. You can't do your computer audio. So if you want to pull in audio from your from a video or a website that you're using, you can't do any of that either. But pretty straightforward. I'm going to hit the record button. It's going to give me a little countdown. There you go. No beep on this one. So we heard the beep on Loom and we heard the beep on Screencastify, but Screencast-O-Matic does not have the beep. But what you can see on the edges, you can see that it's red, and you can see now that it's recording. I've got the timer going down here at the bottom of my screen. I can choose to move my webcam any place that I want to. I can choose in and out. As I'm moving around, so let's I'll show you here my library of videos, my little test video of 32 seconds. So let's kind of look around in Screencast-O-Matic and we'll be able to see some of my clicks. So you can see here we can play from inside my videos. I can actually set up different folders. So we talked about folders in Screencastify. Over here I can do new folders. So we'll just say video library as an example. We will click save. So now I have a folder, and we will go back into my videos itself. And when I go into my video library, I don't actually have my folders, but the little 3 buttons up here, I can move it easily, and I can put it in there and click save, and it pulls right out of my library into that folder that I'm trying to use. Copy the link easily here. Click the button. I can choose what to do. I get the move. I get the resign. I can view it, or I can trash it all together. I'm going to just cancel out of here. Let's check out some video details. So you can see here, I've got lots of different details. I can rename it right in here. Rename video. We've got that. I can give it a description here. I can download it as an MP4. So that's kind of a nice deal. I can set my thumbnail, so I can use a custom thumbnail image if I want to create one of those. Recommended size it gives me, and it tells me the maximum size. The visibility I set when I recorded this to unlisted, so only people with a direct link. And then I can reset the view count if I want. So one of the nice things here is you have the analytics of your video, so you can view how far back you want to go on your analytics. Don't really need to see that. I can look at different channels. Here I can share the link. I can add a custom link, so that's pretty nice if I want to change it from the ending to add a custom link to make it a little bit easier for people to find. Here's my embed code down here, so if I want to put it in a website that I have created, that is a nice feature as well. If you go down a little bit farther, you've got the ways that you can share the video out. So one really nice thing here is I can click on the Google Classroom button, and it will jump right into my Google Classroom. I can choose the class. I can choose the action that I want. I'm just going to make this an announcement, and I can click go. It'll go right to my class. Please watch video. Got that. I can choose if I want to schedule it, save it, or if I want to post it, and it's posted. So let's say we are all done making our video. We can see that we've done 5 minutes. I'm going to pause. I can choose to continue recording if I want to just take a break. Maybe I need to step away for a minute. Maybe I'm like, nah, we're going to start completely over. I have the trash button right here, but let's just say done. Now I can choose what I want to do. Do I want to save or upload it? Do I want to just do a quick share, one-click upload and copy the link? Or do I want to edit? Let's go to the edit. Let's kind of dig into some of this. However, we cannot edit our video because we do need to upgrade to edit the recording. So we're going to say no thank you. So here are our options. Save as a video file, upload to Screencast-O-Matic, upload to YouTube. If I click this little plus, I get a few more options to Vimeo. I can upload to Google Drive, but again, Vimeo, Google Drive, and Dropbox are all upgrade only. So let's just upload mine to Screencast-O-Matic. So here we go. Recording title is test recording. Got that. Say that's done. We're going to highlight the cursor. We can choose no cursor or just the cursor, but I want to highlight. And searchable, I'm going to say it is not searchable. We click publish. It will continue to upload here, and this will just take a few minutes. So now that the file has finished uploading, we have our options here. We can share to Facebook, Twitter, email, Microsoft Teams, or Google Classroom. We're going to share it to Google Classroom. Let's just create a material. Here is our link to the video right here. Please watch. Link below. I can choose who I want it to go to. I can put it under a topic. I also have the option to schedule it or save it as a draft. Let's just post. Now we can view it in our classroom. Going to go to my classwork. Please watch. And there is my test recording. You can see here that we are going to go to my videos themselves. So here you go, my test recording. Here are my video details like we talked about before. And that is essentially it for Screencast-O-Matic. So as you can see, there isn't a whole lot extra that Screencast-O-Matic does in the free version. But again, a nice tool, gives you 15 minutes of recording time, and gives you the option to share it out directly to Google Classroom, which is also a nice little handy feature if you want a longer video and you want to be able to share it directly with your students for the classes that you have in your learning management system. Thank you for tuning in this week. As always, you can find me on Twitter at ReynoldsTroy. Find old episodes of the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. You can follow me on Instagram at edNewsstand, and you can download my app and stay up to date with my content by scanning the QR code or by going to ednewsstand.glideapps.io and saving the app to your home screen. You can also find all my resources I just mentioned in my newsletter and watch the video I made on my website at ednewsstand.weebly.com. I'm Troy Reynolds. We'll see you next time on the Ed Newsstand Podcast.